Good morning, dear students, Priyanshu and Atharv. I have opened my account today with two students, Priyanshu and Atharv. Good morning, all of you. Today we are going to learn official business letter. The category is complaint letter. We have already done this official letter of the same category. Today we are going to do the business category, right? So let's get started. As you can see, dear students, here, uh, right in front of your screen, there are so many categories of official and business letters, right? Like, as you can see here, for from business or official letters, from these two types of letters, we have making inquiries, we have registering complaints, asking for and giving information, placing or cancelling orders and sending replies. So these are some of the categories of business or official letters, right? So in each category of business and official letter, we have like different categories as well. Like for example, in business letters, you get making inquiries. In business letters, you get registering complaints, asking for giving information. It is also there in official letters, right? So the topic that is included in our syllabus, as you can see right on in front of your screen, it is letter of complaint. So letter of complaint, both official and business type of letters, we have to learn. So we have already learned letter of complaint for official letters, right? Today we shall learn letter of complaint in business letters, right? So that is why let's see official letter of complaint in business letter, right? So you can see here, uh, as we know that we have to first write in both types of letter, official as well as in business type of letters. We have to write sender's address, we have to write date, we have to write receiver's address, salutation, sir, madam, then subject, content of the letter, closing the letter, right? So these are some of the steps which we need to follow to be able to write the correct format of the official or business letter, official and business letter. Okay, so let's go straight away. Like there are some instructions for writing business letters that we must know, right? What are the instructions for writing business letters? So you see here, first of all, use a formal, precise, and to the point, modest yet affirmative language, right? So you please go through this. These people how they teach there, तो इतना जोर से पढ़ाते हैं, it will affect their lungs in due course of time. There are people become stronger or weaker. Lungs में jam करते हैं, pressure. So basically get weaker. Now with so many tools are available like that. Bluetooth लगा, YouTube पे भी सर्च किया. This is always related actually. So when there is scope to reduce your energy, why not you make it? Let me know about my immediate get. नहीं वो tone is wrong. अगर आप चाहते हो थोड़ा बहुत enhance करें, नहीं वो they then and there I am getting the feedback from the student. My voice is low, so students telling they okay. No, there we nobody also you can teach. Okay, providing where is one Bluetooth or where it's the level here mind because it keep clear. That will cost around 1,000. Not much, within 1,000 sir. Within one earbud भी खरीद सकते हो, earbud से लगा के दोनों कान में रहेगा आपका, ये सर वायरलेस से कनेक्ट होगा, वो भी अच्छा है सर. उसकी कॉस्ट वो मल्टी यूजेज है वो. हाँ यस यस सो सॉन्ग तो सुनते ही हैं, सॉन्ग तो सुनेगा ही हम कि जो ईयरफोन जैसा काम कर रहा है। हाँ 100 हाँ यस यस मोबाइल उधर रख दोगे पूरा घर में घूमते रहोगे तो हो जाएगा, लेकिन स्ट्रेट डिस्टेंस होना चाहिए एक्चुअली।
जैसे एक रूम से दूसरे रूम में नहीं होगा,
होगा अगर पैरेलल रूम होता है ऐसे तब होगा।
और वॉल आएगी तो नहीं होगा,
नहीं वॉल होने से दिक्कत होती है थोड़ा। Okay, dear students, so you might have gone through the instructions given here. For writing business letters, you have to use a formal, precise, and to the point, modest yet affirmative language. Then, do not try to draw the sympathy of the other person when you are corresponding. It means that there are some people who might write, for example, it's my hard-earned money. I saved Lord, I saved this money after so many days of saving. Okay, now the thing I purchased from you and then it has gone out of order. So such personal things should not be written in complaint, official business complaint letter, right? You cannot draw the sympathy of the other person you are writing with your personal experience, right? So be straight in your correspondence with others. Okay, you have to use a formal, precise, and to the point, right? And do not write anything strict or anything negative. Only affirmative language you have to use when it comes to writing business letters. Then avoid blaming or finding fault with others. Okay, do not find fault with the dealer, because it's not the dealer who has made this product, right? Dealers are the people, business people who store the products. Okay, they do not manufacture it, so do not blame them, right? And most of the things nowadays come sealed. Actually nobody opens things. Okay, like if you buy a laptop, you'll find that it's all sealed, so dealers do not open it, right? So if anything is wrong, say for example any product is damaged during the time of transit or during the time of traveling, then company will refund it. No? I mean replace the item. So nowadays there is provision for replacement if you purchase from e-commerce site like Amazon, then you can say Flipkart, Shopclose, all this. Okay, there are provisions for replacement if the product delivered to you is damaged or faulty, right? Therefore, there is no need to blame anybody when it comes to writing a letter, business letter of complaint. Then be reasonable, courteous, but firm with conviction. Be reasonable, courteous in your draft. You should be courteous. Do not blame anybody. Your draft should not reflect anything negative. Okay, of course you can. You can be somewhat strict in your writing. If I do not get a replacement within 10 days, I shall go for the refund. Okay, so such things you can write, but please do not be very strict in your draft, and please do not find fault with the dealer because it is not their fault, right? Sometimes what happens, sometimes the things come even in sealed package damaged. Okay, so there are so many factors, and mostly during the transit time, during the time of traveling it happens, right? And then mention reference, invoice number, etc. in your letter while making any correspondence with the dealer company. Dear students, always remember that whenever you write a business letter, you've got to mention the invoice number or the reference. Invoice number means whenever you have purchased a product, immediately an invoice number is generated in the system, in the computer, and this invoice number is also delivered to you on your mail ID by the seller, right? So you mention this invoice number at the very beginning of the letter, because if you mention this, they will type in their system the invoice number, and they will come to know about when you purchased, what kind of product you purchased, the model number, the price, everything will reflect in computer. Therefore, invoice number is very, very important to write in your letter at the beginning, and then mention a suitable subject to the body of the letter to facilitate a prompt action. Okay, so of course, if you write a subject, then the dealer or whoever you are writing the letter or mail, they will they'll come to know what the mail or the letter is all about. So, dear students, as you know, nowadays, letters are not usually written. Okay, mostly things are happening through telephone, over telephone, through customer care service, right? So, very few people write letters in this context, right? And moreover, it's the age of mails. Okay, so people do all correspondence over mail, right? Over email. Email has become very popular, and email has replaced the traditional method of writing physical letter. Okay, but we need to know the draft of the letter, how the letter is written, what are the things to be included in the letter, so that if we learn how to write a physical letter, we shall also be able to know how to write a mail, because mail is nothing but the electronic form of the physical letter. Okay, of course, in mail you don't need to be very much formal in terms of its format, because in mails we do not write all this sender's address, receiver's address, because these things are already there in the mail, right? But the body of the draft remains the same, pretty much the same, right? That is why if we learn how to write the physical letter, we shall also be able to write the draft for the mail as well. You understood? So that is the reason we need to learn the draft of the mail. Draft of the physical letter. Understood? So let's see how to write the draft of the physical letter. And of course, it's there in your examination. So you've got to know how to write the draft, even though it is not used very frequently nowadays. Most of the, suppose you purchased a fridge and it has become out of order, or it has sort of started giving you some trouble. What do? You immediately make a phone call to the customer service center, right? Even you do not make a call to the dealer, because as soon as you purchase the product from a dealer, the dealer's responsibility is over. Now the thing will go to the customer service center. So you make a call to the customer care executive, and they will forward your grievance to the customer service, the service center, and the people from service center will visit your house to resolve the issue, or to repair or to replace whatever according to the condition of the product. Right. So what happens in the process? In the process, we do not usually write the letter. Okay, write a letter. Okay, mostly things are sorted out over telephone only, right? But what is required in telephone? Suppose you make a complaint. You make a complaint over telephone. They will give you a ticket number. Okay, so this ticket number you got to write down somewhere, or might be sometimes the ticket number comes over SMS. Okay, on your mobile device. So this ticket number is something which you need to remember to follow up with the customer service later on. If your problem is not resolved, or might be if the technician is taking time to report to your residence for resolving the issue, right? In that case, also you can make a follow-up call to the customer service executive, and at that moment you need to mention the ticket number. Okay, if you mention the ticket number, they will type in the computer, and immediately the things will come up onto the screen as to when you made the first complaint, what was the complaint all about, right, and so on. Okay, so dear students, we know that we do not have to write mail or letter in this regard, but as it is there in the examination, we need to learn the draft, so that if we learn how to write a draft in physical letter, then certainly we should also be able to write the draft in the mail as well, or draft for the mail as well, right? So now let's see the sample. For example, you can see here. This is official. I'm talking about business. Okay, this is also official. Official letters. Hopefully, I finished. Right. So, can anyone confirm me with the text if I have already done official letter of complaint? Can you please text me quickly so that I can skip it and go straight away to business letter? So, if any one of you can kindly text me whether I have finished official letter of complaint, I shall skip it now and go straight away to the business letter. Please confirm me once. Okay, Nandini, Anusri, Anudipa, thank you so much. Now, straight away to the business letter. Okay. Okay. So, dear students, as you can see here, this letter. See, this is a sample letter given here. First of all, your address, because sender's address will come here. Then you shall leave one line and write date here. See, date is space for date is given here. Then message and all this you have to write. Then subject you have to write complaint regarding newly purchased something. Then sir, I may draw your kind attention towards. So you can start your letter, but remember to write this address, because for format there is one mark. Okay, so first of all, sender's address, then leave one line gap, then write date, then you write receiver's address, then one line gap, subject, and then one line gap again, dear sir or sir, and then you write, I may draw your kind attention towards the purchase of dash from your showroom, void case memo number, date. It worked well for a few days, months, but now it has started creating trouble. Right. So you start like this. I may draw your kind attention towards the purchase of dash from your showroom. Right. Then case memo number is given, date is given. It worked well for a few days or months, but now it has started creating trouble. So you have to then write the trouble. What is the trouble all about? You have to describe here. I'm extremely disappointed as this was a costly purchase. I was to purchase it on your faithful advice. Since it is under the warranty period of 2 years, kindly send your engineers to examine and repair it or arrange for its immediate replacement. Thanking you, your sincerely name. So, dear students, as you can see here, it's all to the point. There is, it's not lengthy. So, when it comes to official or business letter of whatever category might be, your English syllabus, you have to learn letter of complaint, both in official as well as in business category, right? So you have to learn only one type of letter, that is letter of complaint, both officially as well as the business letter, right? So, but remember that in any kind of official or business correspondence, you cannot afford to lengthen your letter. Just write to the point. So in this type of letter, what you are supposed to write, first of all, you mention about the invoice number. Okay, first you mention about the invoice number and the date when you purchased it, what was the product you purchased, and then you start giving, next paragraph you start giving the description of the problem that the product is giving. Okay, so description of the problem you give, and third paragraph you write showing some kind of conviction or showing some kind of emphasis. Okay, you emphasize about the matter, about the fact that this is very, very important as you are suffering without it. Maybe if it is a washing machine, so you can say please send the technician at the earliest, as I'm facing a lot of inconveniences without a washing machine. Okay, so this particular sentence you can write because it will show your urgency. Okay, so the customer service people will also take it with priority, high priority. Okay, will give it a high priority issue, right? So likewise, you can write one or two lines showing the urgency of the need to repair the products immediately, right? So now we have another example of the complaint letter. So we shall go through it so that we come to know what it is, how it is written. I've already shown you. Okay, you see, I've already shown you one letter. This is another letter. You are Neha or Narish. Okay, so your name is already given. If you are a girl, you will write Neha. If you are a boy, you write Narish. G5. So this will come as sender's address or receiver's address. Can you please text me quickly, dear students? You are Neha Naresh, G5 Sundar apartment Rohini. So this is a sender's address or a receiver's address. Can you please text me quickly? Can you please text me quickly whether it is a sender's address or a receiver's address? Nandini said sender. What about the rest of you? What about the rest of you? Anusri, Shivam, Anudipa, Achal, Riya, what are saying sender? Okay, very good. So it is sender because it is you who have to write the letter. So a person who writes the letter is called a sender, right? So but remember, when you are writing the sender's address, do not write the name of the sender. Sender. You write only his address. Okay, do not ever write the address, name of the sender. Only write the address. So G5 will come here. G5 Sundar apartment Rohini is the sender's address. Then leave one line gap. Then date you write. Okay, you write here the date of the exam. Okay, date of the exam when you write your English paper. The same date you mentioned here, right? You are Neha Naresh, G5 Sundar apartment Rohini. You bought a LED television from Sargam Electronics Pitampura. Write a complaint letter for its non-functioning to the sales manager seeking immediate replacement or repair. Right. So, dear students, this Sargam Electronics Pitampura. This Sargam Electronics Pitampura is what kind of an address is this? Whose address is this? Can you write here? Can you text me quickly? This Sargam Electronics Pitampura. Whose address is this? Can you tell me? Let me see whether you are able to tell me quickly. Come on, dear students, be very quick enough to text me. What kind of an address is this? Sargam Electronics Pitampura. Nandini, Tanvi, Juhi, Anusri, Anudipa, Riya, Shivam, Nikare. Okay, very good. So these are receiver's address. Very good. This is receiver address. So this will come here. The sales manager. Because we are writing to sales manager, right? So here sometimes it is not written to whom you are writing, but you have to assume that it goes to the sales manager. Okay, so you have to write the sales manager. Okay, for any kind of complaint regarding business letter, please do write the name of the sales manager. So the sales manager here, and then you can see Sargam Electronics Pitampura, Delhi is the address of the receiver, right? So please do remember this format, and then subject you have to write. So subject is complaint of defective LED television. So what is the problem is something what is not given in the question. So you have to you have to find out what kind of complaints might be there. Might be there for a television. Okay. For example, dear students, you can also, like those who cannot, who do not have much of idea, so they can refer to Google, and you have to prepare such topics in advance. the value points must be there in your notebook. So I shall give you a project. Okay, I shall give you a project regarding this. So you shall find out from Google and you can make it and upload on your in your portfolio. For example, I tell you here. I tell you. For example, if I write troubleshooting of a television. So what comes? Let's see. See, TV not displaying maximum resolution. Dark portions are pixelated. Grains on the picture. Okay. Then picture looks out of focus. Then sparkles or banding appearing on screen after calibration. Stuck pixels on screen. Temporary image retention. Permanent burning. Okay. Permanent burning, so no fix. Sound, TV not outputting sound. Okay. Then sound is delayed. Sound is delayed actually. Then can't stream 4K video on 4K TV. Video won't stream in TV's browser. Then can't find or download app. Right. Then TV channels look fuzzy. Then TV turns off randomly. Remote doesn't work properly. Right. So dear students, you might have seen there are so many complaints of a particular of the category of television. Okay. So I shall give you a project where you shall list the problems. Okay, that different you can say electronic devices or electrical appliances usually give to the people. Okay, so I shall give you a project. Of course, you have to work on it, right? So if you prepare a few value points, what I mean to say is that what kind of problems can our television give to the consumers. If you can make a list of such problems, then it will be easier for you to write at least 4 to 5 problems of a television. So in that case, it will be easier for you to score good marks in the examination. So that is why I should give you a project so that you can list out the troubleshooting list, okay, or troubleshooting objects or troubleshooting names, examples. Okay, so dear students, this is what you need to do to be able to write a good, well organized letter. Suppose that you have a refrigerator at home. So you need to know, dear students, what kind of problems can a refrigerator give to a consumer. Right? If you do not know what kind of problems can a refrigerator give, in that case, what will you write? What kind of a what will you write in the description of the problem? Right? So you cannot write anything because you don't know what kind of problems does a refrigerator give. And always remember, if you mention 3 to 4 problems, it is better. The more you write, more means not all, but at least 2 to 3 problems you can write and describe. Okay. So that is why it is important to know what kind of a problem does an AC provide, what kind of a problem does a refrigerator provide, what kind of a problem does a washing machine provide, what kind of a problem does a laptop or a computer or a television provide. Okay, so we have to know, at least we have to know the examples of 5 troubleshooting things, okay, so that we can write in the examination, right? So dear students, you can see here, here what kind of problem they describe. Let's find out. I had purchased an LED TV 32 inches of Sony computer last month. Okay, so its cash memo number is 1192. So nowadays don't write cash memo, you write invoice number. The invoice number of which is dated, you can write. Or if you just write invoice number, in the invoice the date is also mentioned. So its invoice number is, date is not required, right? But you have to write what you have purchased, what kind of a product you have purchased, and the model number you have to write. I have purchased it on your recommendation of it being the best brand under LEDs. You assured me of its superior quality and functioning. Till 8th May, its service was satisfactory. So it seems that he has purchased this product offline, okay, because there are so many offline outlets available in the cities. So and the salesman might have insisted him to purchase that product, and it is not working. That is why he is written like this. Thereafter, it started creating problems. The picture starts flickering on the screen, small lines appear, and picture becomes hazy. Irritable noise comes from TV whenever we switch it on. You have given 2 years warranty on this set. So mention about the warranty period of the product. It is not possible to bear with it for a long time. I request you to either replace it immediately or send your mechanic for its repair as early as possible. And then, as you can see in the beginning of the question, name is given. So this name you have to write here. Yours truly you write, and then Neha or Naresh. If you are a boy, write Naresh. If you are a girl, write Neha. So this is how, dear students, you have to write a complaint letter in business category. And what you have to include, first of all, what kind of a product you have purchased, what is the model number, then mention the invoice. Then you start, next paragraph you start describing about the problem, okay, and then last paragraph you write, I shall be very grateful if you can kindly send your technician as early as possible, as I am facing a lot of inconvenience without the presence of a working television, something like that you write, and then you write yours truly, Neha, Naresh, right? Then another simple example we are having with in front of us. So let's see this one. Okay, another example. Like for example, you see here Rajnish Verma of 150 Basant Kunj, New Delhi. So Rajnish Verma, no need to write. You have to write 150 Basant Kunj, New Delhi. This one you have to write sender's address. Bought a frost-free Godrej refrigerator of 265 liters from Better Deal. So this is receiver's address, Better Deal, CR Aurora Market, New Delhi. Having used it for about a month, he finds that the freezing section of the refrigerator is not working at all. Write a letter to the sales manager of the firm complaining about it and requesting for the piece to be replaced. The refrigerator has been given 2-year warranty against any technical fault, right? So date here, then this is the receiver's address, then subject complaint about the frost-free refrigerator. Dear sir, I purchased a frost-free Godrej refrigerator of 300 liters from your shop. See receipt number. This receipt number is not required, you write white invoice number, date is not required. This refrigerator carries a 2-year warranty against any technical defect. Okay, so this you can mention at the beginning also. First of all, you write the name of the product, model number, then mention about the invoice number, and then you can write this product carries a 2-year warranty against any technical defect. Then second paragraph you write, I regret to state that the refrigerator started giving strange sounds since yesterday, right? Moreover, its automatic freezing section has also stopped functioning. As a result, no ice is formed and no cooling takes place inside the refrigerator. The product is under 2 years warranty against any technical fault. You are therefore requested to replace the refrigerator at your own cost under the terms and conditions of the sale. Okay, so this will come in the third paragraph. Okay, the product. So it is matched. It is repeated here, so no need to repeat it. don't write it here. You are requested to replace the refrigerator at your own cost under the terms and conditions of the sale. Okay, you write up to this. Okay, awaiting your quick action in this regard. This also you can write, or looking forward to your quick action in this regard. So this is what you write towards the end, and then you write yours truly or regards. You can write and your, if your name is not given, you can it is given here Rajneesh Verma. So you have to write Rajneesh Verma here. Okay, understood? So this is how you have to write a business letter of complaint. So that is why, dear students, there are so many students who don't know what kind of a problem can a refrigerator give, what kind of a problem does an air conditioner give. Okay, so supposing that a question about air conditioner comes, in that case you will not be able to write anything because you don't know what kind of a problem does it provide, right? So therefore you have to list out at least 5 troubleshooting examples of each product, like television, refrigerator, washing machine, air conditioner, then what else, like laptop or computer, smartphone or tablet, right? So there are so many other electronic appliances available. Okay, so you have to make a list of troubleshooting examples of at least 5 products. Okay, of at least 5 products. That will be your project for English from the writing section. Because if you know the troubleshooting examples of at least 5 products, common 5 products like AC, washing machine, refrigerator, television, okay, laptop or computer, smartphone or tab, then you should be able to write in examination. You have at least 2-3 points to write about troubleshooting instances. So that is why it is important for you to undertake this project. Okay, I shall give you on Google Classroom so that you can start doing it. Okay. Yes, if name is not given, Balak, what you need to do is you have to write XYZ. You don't write your name because actually what happens in the board examination, we are not supposed to reveal our identity, right? So if you write your name, it is somehow your identity will be revealed. Okay, there might be so many Balaks, of course, all over the country, but still it is advised not to write your original name. You can write XYZ, and normally in the question nowadays they give the name of the sender. Then they usually give, okay, the name of the sender. And if they do not give accidentally, please do not write your own name. You write XYZ, right? So dear students, that's it for the day, it seems. And those of you who haven't submitted, who haven't uploaded my earlier projects of English, only few have submitted. Like I have given feedback to Anusri, Nandini and Asmita. I have given feedback to 3 of them. So please do update your profile page. I have already given you 2 projects of English. So Nandini, Asmita, Anusri, they have already shown me. Okay. So you also upload these 2 tasks, and then 3rd task I am going to give you very shortly. So you update your portfolio page, make a single portfolio for all the subjects. If you have any doubt, you can ask Asmita, Anusri or Nandini, you can ask. They have already made it. Okay, so they will help you how to make it. So make a single portfolio page where you mention all the subjects and make different folders for different subjects, and then keep uploading all your tasks in the form. I mean, you can design it, right? You can design different tasks, like I have given you color phases, like I have given you the comparative study, a pie chart of the 2 telecom operators, Airtel and Jio, making comparison of their prices, their popularity and all that, their subscriber base, So only 3 of the students have so far uploaded, and rest of you haven't. So when it comes to portfolio, it contains 5 marks. I shall give you 2 marks, and then you cannot say, sir, you haven't given me marks. Okay, because internal assessment carries in each term 10 marks. Remember, so in 2 terms 20 marks internal assessment is there, and out of this 20 marks, 5 marks from portfolio is given. So that is why you please update your portfolio. If you update your portfolio, that will help you in class 11 12 also, because nowadays after class 12, when you go to take admission in different colleges, they will see your portfolio. It is compulsory nowadays. Okay, then at that time, where will you get your portfolio from now onwards you may. Okay, for 3 years you have to keep updating your portfolio, 10th, 11th and 12th, right? And only then, and it's a matter of pride also for you. Now suppose you have taken part in a contest, in a quiz, in a competition, and you get a certificate. Immediately that certificate also you upload. This is how you can make your profile a rich one. Okay, so irrespective of 5 marks for internal assessment, you keep doing it, because it is for your future also. Okay, because nowadays good institutes are looking for your portfolio in the school also. That is why you shall be able to show them 3 years of portfolio. Understood? Because CBSE has made it mandatory now to upload your portfolio, update your portfolio of whatever works you do in the school in all subjects, whatever assignment, projects, and whatever extra you do from your end also, that also can be uploaded, right? Okay, dear students, bye bye, take care.